Hello there. Welcome to another episode of Tales of the Forgotten Seas. Or at least another partially recap episode. This is going to be divided in two sections. The first half where I explain it what's happened in the lost files. Yeah, still bothering me. And the other half where you can see the whole episode that I was able to recover. This is probably the last bit. Let me explain correctly. I will do this introduction where I fill the gap. We're going to have a full session. After that, there is going to be another short recap that I was going to do on the next episode. And from that point on, until the end of the adventure, you're going to have everything. Don't worry. So, let's start, shall we? After the unnerving encounter with Charlesvane and Eleonora, the team barely step out of the door when they are confronted by an unexpected figure, Anne Lefleur, the Fradeker woman Dejean met back in Whalebone, and she is furious. Her anger is palpable. She is ready to tear into Jean, berating him with mishandling the situation, breaking their deal, leaving them a strand without any information for days, weeks. And Jean is a little bit confused. He left Whalebone just a couple of days ago? Or at least I think so. To avoid further complication, and with the help of Jean-Jacques, an assistant, they decide to move the conversation to a quieter location, the cemetery. The spirits start to calm down a little bit. Don't get me wrong, she's still pissed. And Anne reveals their true purpose there. Not just to Jean and to the people that watch the game, because you already know, but also to the other player. She's there to free the Ask slaves. She's part of an organization called the White Flowers or the White Roses, depending on the translation, from Fradeker. That is being active in the past few years, and they try to give the Ask their freedom that they deserve. Even if those creatures are misunderstood and etc., they are still living being organisms that they should have all the rights of normal mortal being. So she's blunt and non-nonsense, and with this attitude she doesn't win many friends among the players, but they recognize that her intentions are clear and also noble. So, beside her, Jean-Jacques, her companion, repeatedly apologizes for her lack of tact, trying to smooth things over. Not everything works, but let's say that some people really love her as a character, some people don't. They decide to share the information that they collected during those few days, and the disturbing revelation that the Haas slaves are actually working with Cervantes, and they are being collecting pebbles around town. Weird, but their purpose is still a mystery. Anne listens carefully, her frustration shifting to a grim determination. With a cut farewell, she leaves, with their assistants leaving the team to grapple with their next move. They try to warn her to not face Cervantes alone, because the man is crazy, but not stupid. And there is something missing there that they are not capable to grasp yet. So, standing there, Anne leaves, And they are like thinking, okay, what do we do now? What is the best course of action? We have a kind of a deal with Charles Vane. We need to fix these things with Anne Cervantes and company. Oh, this is a bit complicated. And they notice something strange. The animals around them, so a couple of crows, a howl, some squirrels, they're watching them. Almost like they're following them every move. And among them is a large black cat with a white spot on his chest. Very fluffy, very nice looking. Strangely, eerily friendly, yet a little bit unsettling. And a little bit worried of what's going on, the team decided to leave the cemetery and move away to going to collect some material into the woods. And the cat decided to follow them. Or at least, not at the beginning, but it seems to decided to play along, walk along with them. And back into the woods, the team searched for those alchemical materials for Riska, and to decide to revisit the stone circle, maybe to try to do something, and maybe even try to find a way to contact the real Jenny Greenclaw. And what I say real Jenny Greenclaw? There's a little spoiler ahead? We'll see. But anyway, the thing is, they're not alone. A shadow stalked them, and now talking about the cat here. And we never expected it. Not ready for the fight. Jenny Greenclaw strikes. This massive figure, armed to her teeth, ready to take them down. They are now the new target of this creature. It's hard to say, but the thing is, it's a brutal fight. Jenny Claws and supernatural strength leave Jean nearly dead, and others gravely injured. Desperation grows, and Amber hurls a makeshift bomb. And at the same time it does, almost like he knows something. He starts to sing the eerie Jenny Greenclaw lullaby. And there is where I interrupt myself, because I want you guys to carry on, watch the video, and actually get into the second part and last part of the fight and see what's gonna happen next. Because Amber just threw a bomb in the middle of the group. And yes, someone will say, "Fireball!" Yeah, something like this. So, what's gonna happen next? Stay tuned, watch the video, and please enjoy it. And yeah, after this, next week or so, there is going to be another little bits where I tell you what's happened next, because we have like the beginning, an amazing beginning for a session, and after that the file was corrupted, so I have this missing bit, like an hour or something like that. It's very frustrating, but I will explain what's happened there, and you can carry on watching the rest. Thanks again. See you next time. Our characters were in quite a pickle. Jean was stabbed almost to the death by Jenny Greenclaw? ? In the meantime, the Hazel seems to be radiant harm, try to protect him. Riska and Amber were trying to communicate and talk with the creature in some kind of way. Didn't get very far, and now a very scared group also heard a splashing sound coming from the lake. So, I remind everyone, order of initiative. We have Jean first, the creature, Jenny, Riska, Ember, and Azo. And we just finished seeing Jean standing up, holding his rapier, ready to defend itself, and the sound, splush, coming from behind. But now it's the creature turns. It's Jenny's turn, and she quickly raises up her claw and try to attack the two that are in front of her. So, Azo, Jean, be ready. The first attack, go and try to catch you, Azo, and scrape the surface of your shield. And you all hear this almost like metal sound, almost like this terrible things that is like fingers on a chalkboard. Not really happy with the result. The creature just tried to pierce, steal you, Azo, because it didn't go well on the first time. So you see this lunge of very long claw try to reach to you and seems to be penetrating your defense, unless you try to defend yourself.
Of course I will try to defend myself.
You want to try to parry or dodge, or even riposte.
I will try to parry because I have parrying shields and it helps.
Absolutely. So it's your cunning and your parry. As I told you before, just a quick reminder in the meantime that Hazel rolled the dice. I asked for cunning because it's not just how quick you raise your shield again to parry something, or your weapon to parry something, but also the angle and how you quickly defend yourself against the enemy. So it's a matter of your mind quickly calculate the right movement.
I rolled 12 and I need to tell you that this was with an exploding 6.
Oh yeah.
But 12 is exactly what you needed.
Yes.
So the claw just bounce against the shield. Again, the horrible metal sound. And Riska, it's your turn.
I have one question before Riska plays.
Yes.
My shield is wooden or metallic?
What is the description of the shield?
That's a plate round shield.
Okay, so
Plate.
it means there is metal.
Okay.
And
Nice.
it's also, it's rounded and it has this circular, spheric bits on front of it.
Okay. Go on. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was a reasonable question. Please.
Does communicating with the rest of the group count as an action?
Depending on the length of the sentence. If it's like, guys, bomb, is not. If it's like a long sentence, yes, it can take an action.
What about, I'm gonna set up a bomb in front of me, bring it towards me?
That's a sentence. That's as an action.
Bring it here, because I really need double action.
Okay, so your sentence is bring it here. Now, whatever else the guys are going to do is depending on them, but your quickly is like, bring it here! And what are you doing?
And then I move towards the creature a little bit, and then I would like to, and you tell me if this is a valid legal course of action.
Everything is...
I would like to ink cloud and set up a jug bomb within the ink cloud.
So,
But they
you
want this-
create the ink cloud and you literally just throw the jug bomb in the area where the cloud is.
No, wait. Don't I need, like, the jug bomb is supposed to be like a chunky thing. Don't
Yeah,
I need, like, to
big
set it
chunk.
up with, like, a fuse or something?
Yes, you do.
Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. Just set up the bomb on the ground.
Okay, so it's not on yet. You just
Yes.
ink bomb. And you're just like, done?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Okay, the ink cloud will be done. And how happens with the creature, you need to roll me an armored combat or an armored brawl roll to see if you cut the creature in the face or you just spray in the area.
Sorry, muted with Brawn.
Yes.
Oh no.
I will let you also choose agility if you want on this, because it's a matter of precision. You don't cause damage on the thing.
I got a 6, it won't get any better than that, so I'll take it.
You take it, yeah. You spray in the area. The face of the creature is covered with a cowl and is not visible because there is this darkness in it. So you spray in the area in front of you, and for everyone, the creatures kindly disappear because there is this massive, mist of black ink that cover everything. And Riska
I just wanted to set up the nuclear bomb without getting chopped. That's all.
Yeah, no, I understand that. And Riska just put the jug there. And what are you doing? You try to move back or you stay there?
I need to stay there because I need for the creature to get close to the bomb, and I was planning on my dark vision to tell me when that happens.
Yeah, but as we established before, this is ink, is not darkness. You can't see through.
Right. Crap. I am going to stay there for now.
You're going to stay there for now. Okay. So, Ember.
Isn't Jean's turn?
No, Jean has already been done. We already been
I
done.
played.
Jean.
All right. I wanted to do something, but now that I can see the creature, I don't think I can do that.
You know where the creature is, because now it's covered with this black ink mist, but it didn't move from there. It's still in the area.
Yeah, but I want to check its reaction. First of all, we heard the splash. I want to turn around and see what that was, because no one responded to that.
That is not a bad move, actually.
Okay, so you quickly turn, and you see the water. You know the ripples, almost like something jump in it or jump out of it. You know, like when you throw a rock and you just the circular waves. Yeah, they are slowly disappearing, but they are there.
Okay, so this will sound weird, but I want you to stay with me.
I'm with you.
First of all, I begin singing the lullaby.
Again, okay.
This has a twofold reason, but it's not for now. Secondly, I grab my slingshot and the silver coin, and I shoot the coin at the creature.
I'm thinking about the amount of action required for it. Yeah, you can do it. Because the slingshot and the coin are easy to just load and do it. So, this is a kind of a archery things. So, it's with your brawn.
All right, and aim, right?
Yeah. In the new, this is information for everyone. In the new character sheets, this is all under archery. Is been changed, but yeah, please.
I got an 8.
You got an 8. You aim, you release it, and you hear this tung. You hit something. You're not sure what, because of course it's in ink. You try to cause damage.
Not exactly.
What was the purpose of throwing the?
Again, it was a twofold purpose. The first was, firstly, I wanted to hit it with something made of silver, because historically, fairies and silver don't go along well. Don't get along well. Yeah, but I can see it, so I don't know its reaction. Secondly, by throwing. Also, I wanted to sing the lullaby because I want to see if something will happen with the water or the creature. But second reason for both of these things is by singing the thing, if the creature is indeed attracted to it, and by hitting it with something, even unknowingly, from inside the mist, I'm technically calling it towards me, and I'm behind Riska, and Riska said to bring it towards him. So,
absolutely, I see the reason for it. I just wanted to be sure. And immediately after you, we get to the end of the round with Hazel. It's up to you now. Yes.
Do I see the creature?
You know where it is because it didn't move yet, but it's still now covering this cloud of ink. They are going to be there for 1 minute, and each round is 6 seconds, so add a 10 round, guys.
Okay. Last time the creature tried to attack me, but
You parried.
I put my shield in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose this is a matter of seconds, right?
Yes, it's a matter of seconds.
So I can try to, cut that hand off with my sword.
Okay, because Riska sprayed the creature and the area with the mist just a few seconds before you can try the attack, but there is going to be a little bit of a malus there because you would try attack blindly against something that you're not sure if it's still there. Because he didn't move yet, the malus is not massive, but as soon as he moves, of course, the malus will be much more higher. For now, roll me your attack. I think is brawn and brutal weapon, if I remember correctly. Also, your is a long sword, so it has a 10 feet reach, so you can be where you are and you're sure you can reach it. So please tell me the final result. And I take in consideration the malus, don't worry.
I am keeping only the dice that are associated with brutal weapons.
Yes, absolutely.
11 plus 4, it's 15, so 15.
15. Considering the malus, yes. You hit something. How much is the damage of your weapon?
It's 6.
Okay, good. You hit something hard. But you can try again, if you want, or if you have any other action this round. You only use one, unless you want to attack again. You can do everything else you want.
If I feel that I got it,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if I
Yeah.
actually got the target, can I try and push harder?
Unfortunately, this was just a slash. In order to do so, you need to go lounging and piercing the target. So maybe with another attack, yes.
I didn't hear any sounds, right? I hit something, but I didn't hear anything.
You hear, when your sword hits something, you hear the classical thump of, the sword hitting the target, but you didn't hear any sounds coming from the creature.
Okay. I will hit it again.
Roll the dice.
Hit roll with axe.
That wasn't so good. It was 8.
Nothing.
Makes sense. Makes absolute sense.
And that starts a new round with Jean on top. Please.
Not stepping away, Hazel. Sorry.
What?
Hazel, are you still in melee range? You didn't move after hitting, right?
No, I didn't move.
Okay.
But I can move. It's just that I don't see anything, and behind me it's Zan. So,
Jean.
Okay, so I move towards Jessica, she asked, and I again stay in a defensive position in order to repulse if something attacks me. In either way, either the water or the creature, like.
So you try to look around, try to keep.
I try to keep my back in the most safe position possible.
Your back in a more safe position possible is literally having the creature there and the water there.
Exactly.
I think that's the ground.
We didn't hear
that's
that.
What
Ember?
I said I think that's the ground.
Yeah, that's another option. But you need to stay prone on the ground is not the best option.
Let's not be.
Okay, so you are all defense, all out defense. Try not to be hit again because you're in a very bad shape. By the way, how much health do you have left?
15.
Sorry, 15?
14.
14.
I have 16 wounds.
If you lose up to other 4, let me know.
Okay.
Okay. So, Jenny, step on the side. The big mass came out on the right side of the mist, and when it does it lounge towards you, John.
Okay.
So,
Logical.
let me see if I eat first.
Mhm.
You see literally just these things appear, and immediately after, the elongated arm and the claw just seems to reaching towards your face. What are you doing?
Posting. Obviously, I try to move out of the way and keep it.
Okay.
Using my hands.
Riposte work like this. You attack, the person is attacking you, so you attack first. If the person die, their attack doesn't land.
Right.
If it's not, both attack land, but you go first.
Oh, Okay, but I can't parry because I don't have a shield.
You can parry with
My
your
par-
weapon, but of
My
course,
parrying is very bad.
but you're pairing with your rapier against those massive claw is not super easy.
And my dodge is very bad. I only have riposte. Okay, I will try to dodge, to be honest, because I have
So
no
you're
other
not riposting,
way
you
to.
try to dodge.
Well, I don't think I can kill it with one blow.
You know that means that those 8 damage that I inflicted to you before are coming.
Yeah,
And
I don't want to get damaged anymore.
Okay, so no riposte, you try to dodge. Because you were all
Yeah.
out defense, and you use all your action for it, I will give you a +4 on the dodge roll.
Ooh, I have 2 6. I can only kill.
So
Almost. I got a 10 plus 4, you said? So 14.
yep. So you quickly just almost like push yourself out of the way. You see the claw almost reaching your face, turning back where it was, and there is another slash. Let's see.
Yeah. Same thing.
But
Yeah.
apparently the mist made Jenny miscalculate the direction, and the claw just passed in front of you without touching. So, after Jenny, Riska.
Okay, so current distance is... What's the radius of everyone from the bomb?
Oh, they are all around it.
That doesn't explode
Do
immediately.
it. Do it.
That means also you, Ember.
Yeah, I said it by knowing this fact.
Okay.
But just want
Yeah,
to
but-
see a team party kill since the start.
You're in good health, that doesn't count.
Do it. Oh, come on. I can take whatever you have.
So everyone is in radius of an explosion. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Especially if it is the big jug.
But Mythbusters taught us that in the water, if you go into the water, even an explosion can reach you. So just say, everyone into the pond.
But then we have to wait for the other turn and there's something splash the water. If I was very strong, I could use the pan to direct the blast, but I'm not strong enough. That would be sick though. Yeah, imagine like crouching behind the bomb and use like the pan to turn it into a claymore and just direct the blast towards the creature.
I want to help in
That'd
that.
be amazing.
I need to hit the gym. I need to be able to do that.
Yes, but
Yeah.
in the meantime you didn't do that, so what are you doing?
Let's try. Riska, let's try.
How many turns does it take for the bomb to explode?
We have 2 puns. That's 2 times the force.
If he switched the bomb now, it will go off next round.
So we do have, some of us do have time to run. Like
Yeah,
everyone
you-
has
do
time
that.
to act. Okay, let's do it.
Depending of there is like a short fuse, a long fuse,
Wait, when you say next round, is beginning of next round or my next round?
beginning of your next round.
Your.
Oh,
So you
easy
can-
then. We all get a chance, I believe. Yeah.
If you
Unless
use
Jenny
a,
grabs me.
if you use a 6-second fuse, that means that after your 6 second, it's going to blow off. So when I say again in next round, Riska is your turn, that things will explode.
So you light it and you run.
I light it. I scream, everyone get away. And I would like especially to take care of John because he's in precarious conditions. So I basically grab him and take him away. Well, away as if we can go.
Okay, so the reaction for this is the following. You duck, you just switch off the fuse, you stand up, you grab for John, and the claw just smash you. Because you gave the creature an attack of opportunity, gaining away from it. So, are you trying to dodge or
Right.
you take the full blow?
No, I'll try to dodge.
But that means that you're not gonna be able to grab John.
Ruining all the fun. I can still run away though. Like I still have my
Yes.
movement, right?
Yes, you
John will have to do on his own. Yeah, I'll try to
Okay.
dodge.
you try to dodge, please.
So no dodge. I guess that's with agility.
Yeah. Asking just a quick question: does everyone wants to help Riska
Sure.
with
how?
a critical token?
What exactly are you trying to do?
Oh, to dodge.
Me dodging a claw.
Oh, to dodge the claw. Yeah, sure. Here, have mine.
Okay, you sure you want to give it to this situation?
Yeah.
Okay,
He wants to run away from
no
a
taking
bomb
back.
the next round.
Go.
so-
Not taking back.
It's 11 then, because I rolled a 5 and a 6 thanks to the critical token.
You get the 6 explodes.
The 6
Oh,
explode.
does it?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
critical
because it's from a critical
token
token.
give
First
the
critical
option to
token.
explode the 6s. So,
15.
okay, you just
Get dodged on.
you jump out of the way. Unfortunately, you know the grip on Riska is too loose at the moment, but you get out of the way and you get the rest of your movement. There is pretty much another action. So, in which direction do you go? Not towards the creature, I'm assuming. Left, right, or back?
If back is water, I
Yeah.
would go as far as we can from the action, so I suppose that would be right.
Where you are.
So
you
basically,
right.
run parallel to the water and put as much distance from the splash, the bomb, the creature,
You
the
have an amount
situation.
of movement you can do with one action. Is written on your character sheet, so you can read that for us, please.
That's 25 feet.
Okay, so you get at the edge of the explosion with the rest
That's
of your
good enough.
movement. That means you're going to get some damage, but probably just because of the bits that are, getting everywhere.
I'm familiar with it. We've been there already.
Exactly. And Ember, what are you doing?
I ran. He said run. I ran.
You said run, you run.
I stopped singing.
You stop singing or you keep singing? Sorry.
I stopped singing.
Okay, you stop singing and you run towards the same direction of.
Mostly because I don't want it to follow me if it does things like that. I ran towards Riska. I like the protection he can offer me.
Perfect. So you pass in front of Jenny.
Why?
Because
No.
every time you pass in front of the enemy and you're getting out of
No,
his.
I'm not passing in front of Jenny. It was John,
This is Jenny.
Jenny, Riska, me, and the.
Yeah,
and
but
the-
if you run
last-
towards Riska, you pass close to Jenny. But
Obviously, I'm not running towards here. I'm running towards another direction.
okay, I want just to be sure it doesn't hit you. Just so you know, you run towards the direction where Riska went. Try to avoid Jenny. You are, even if Jenny has a long claw.
No. I ran towards another direction. I don't run towards Jenny.
No, let me explain what I was trying to say. If you run towards where Riska is, that means you pass in front of Jenny. But because you are behind, even if she has reach because of long claw, she can't reach you. So even if you see the claw trying to get you, you're running away from them. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but I'm not running towards Riska. I'm running towards another side. I'm not
The
running
other
towards
side.
here.
Okay, so if you're
Yeah.
running on towards the other side, all of this doesn't happen. How much is your movement with all your action, I suppose?
50 feet.
Okay, you are out of the range of the explosion, just so you know. And that brings us to Hazel.
Hi.
Hi, you are literally with a bomb behind you and a massive creature in front.
Well, I will run. I will run. I
You
was.
will run. You know what's happening
Yes.
if you run in front of it.
I have no other option, though, because behind of it's the bomb, and in front of me it's the creature. So I
Yeah.
have
So
to.
you just swap yourself with the creature and put it on the bomb. It will drop the blast on it. Cover the bomb with Jenny.
How tall am I?
185.
185.
Oh my gosh, she's thinking about
I'm
flying
thinking
directly into
about
the bomb.
I'm thinking about it actually. No, I will run.
You will run.
That's
Okay.
a better. I think that's a better idea.
I will run. I mean, everybody, all the cool kids did it, so I will do it.
The cool kids don't see the two massive claw trying to grab you.
Oh no.
Lucky for you, you get out of them just enough. And you run left or right.
Running towards. Where did John go? Where did you go,
I
John?
haven't moved yet. I haven't
John
played
didn't
it.
move yet. You have
You haven't played yet.
no. We have Riska on your right, Ember on your left, Jen in front of you,
John in
John
the middle.
behind you.
Oh my god. Can I grab him and run?
That will make you lose one action and halve your movement of half because you're dragging a person with you.
So, which is what is the half of 35?
17.
Is it good enough or we're gonna die?
You are still in the blast radius.
Still in the blast.
Run. Just run. Let me die.
He has a whole turn. Adrenaline will take him there. Don't worry about it.
So I'm running. I'm running towards Ember.
Okay, you're running on your left towards Ember, trying to get out of the way. And that's how we end your turn. And we get back at the beginning of the fourth round with Jean. Careful
Right,
with your
so
action, because Jenny is now at the beginning of her new round. She has all her action. And what are you doing?
Which way I want to get hit by Jenny? Back into the water.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not getting into the water. I'm too afraid to go in there.
Okay.
Is the cat still around, by the way?
Nope.
Are we about to pop a cat?
No, the
Is the cat?
David said that the cat disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
At the
Disappeared.
beginning of the fight.
Maybe the cat jumped into the water. The cat knew what it was doing.
The cat definitely knew what it was doing.
So, Jean,
Okay.
tell us.
Which way did we come from? Left or right?
Behind Jenny, right.
So I go right. Not behind Jenny, but I go right.
Okay. Jenny attack you.
Towards the village. Where everybody is. Okay, I will try to do it.
Okay. You need to try to dodge twice.
Alright. Okay, well, there's a 9.
Okay. Roll me the second one.
The other one's at 4. I don't
Okay.
have dodge. I don't have riposte. I'm not meant
The
to
rest of
attack
the
creatures.
rest of your active action were all movement to get away, I presume.
Yes, definitely. If I live through this, because it's also that.
Guys, you see the following scene. Actually, Riska, you see the following scene because you are in the direction where Jean is running, when Ember and Hazel are running in towards the other direction. So you hear this. The claw rip the flesh of your back once, and you feel like all the pain goes in sinking into your body, while you roll me an endurance roll. Actually, no, you know what? A willpower roll.
That's same roll. A 5 and a 5. Total of 10.
Okay, Jean, you became grey for a moment.
Oh no.
Just
Okay.
for a moment, your skin started to get a change of color, and it goes back to what it was before you get another attack, and you drag yourself out, and you reach the edge of your movement. You pass Riska running and etc. In the meantime, your body is mangled. It's covered with terrible attack, and you are at 2 health. You suffer a total of 12 damage. I already removed the armor. So you are at 2 health points. And I can say you drop on your knees. I think it's fair to assume.
I drop on my back, and I try to grab my intestines from not falling out.
Yeah, most of the last 2 slash were on your back because you were running away, and so you are now on your back. You feel the blood coming out from your body. If you don't do something very fast, you're going to lose consciousness.
The only thing I say is help. The only thing that matters is help.
And that's now Jenny. And 4 of you don't know what she's doing because you are on the ground, you running in that direction, and Riska, you running in the other one. So for every one of you, she's behind you. And you hear it. Bits of thick glass just spread everywhere. the explosion shake the trees around you. The heat wave that comes immediately after, even if for who is out of range, is devastating. Riska, I'm going to roll those dice.
Glass. We've seen this again. This is not the first time.
From the jug.
That's the jug.
What?
Yeah, it's a glass jug.
It's a glass jug.
Oh, I thought no. Okay, I thought she was made out of glass. Okay.
Sorry, David, what do you need me to roll?
No. You don't need to roll nothing. I roll the damage that because you are the edge of the blast. 25 feet, 30 feet is pretty much where the end of the blast, is. So you get out of this because of all the sharpened pieces of glass and etc. A total of 8 damage in your back, and you are blasted.
I heard everything minus the number, sorry.
8, and you are blasted forward other 10 feet before you literally drop face on the ground. Riska, it's up to you now. Immediately after the blast, you are tumbling down on the ground. You are just get the time to assess that you are not dead. And what you do?
I suppose my ears are ringing, and
Absolutely.
I'd like to check on the state of the foe. What did that do? What did the bomb do?
Okay, so you turn, and where you left the jug, the ink cloud is completely disappear, and the whole area in a 30 feet radius, all the grass, all the plants, they're just down on, and there is a scorching damage all around it. And you see 2 things. First, you see Jenny running towards the road away from you, but you also see the claw on the ground. There is a moment of you don't completely get what you're looking at until you actually see that is not a claw, is a massive gauntlet with mechanical blade on top.
I knew it. We're in a Scooby-Doo scenario.
and the enemy was.
I knew it.
Well, that's why I've been playing Shaggy the whole game.
I told her, if you don't believe me.
No,
I've said this like a month ago that this is a Scooby-Doo scenario.
Okay.
Not a literal Scooby-Doo scenario, a Scooby-Doo type.
We haven't reached the end of the story yet.
Yeah, wait for it.
I'm calling it.
Thanks, Argyro. Because it's where you think you understand everything, there where I pull the rug under your feet. But please.
Yeah, but this is probably the first time we think we understood something. It's not like we understood everything. Let's not overstate things.
Exactly. So, please, Riska, let's focus because the fight is not end yet, or at least.
No, it's not. But in the confusion of the explosion, the fact that I'm ringing like a bell and Jean is not doing great, I kind of like throw myself into the ground looking at. I want to get to Jean and give him some whatever help I can give him in the moment.
First aid, very first aid.
So,
stops
run
bleeding.
your medicine roll.
Yes, I offer that I run towards the doctor.
Because you are the doctor on the ship, and technically you have all your stuff there.
Sorry, it's a lot of dice.
Absolutely, don't worry.
That's good. That's very good. I really like that. There's a lot of dice. A lot of 6s is better. That's good. Right. I'm staying alive. Okay.
It's a 24.
Who?
That sounds good.
It's a 3 medicine and 5 in cunning. That helps.
Take a critical token there. There is a one
Which,
thing...
to be clear, doesn't persist across sessions, right?
No, technically no. But I'm thinking of changing that, just for guys, because, you still have done that critical roll, so why don't keep it? The token is for you at the end of the game. But we can discuss about that later. This is more important. The critical token and the critical give you a couple of information that startle you for a second. Of course, there are the claw signs that now that you have seen the gauntlet, the kind of cut the left behind makes sense, and they are pretty much the same that you have seen on the other victims. And on the book, what doesn't make sense for you is now the fact that in a certain part of Jean's body, the skin is a different color. It's grey and almost like it's moving.
We'll talk about that later. Now, as a doctor, like my first priority is actually keeping me alive.
Okay, and thanks to that 24, you started to take out your stuff, your medikit, and etc. And I will stop the fight for you there because, of course, taking care of someone wounded is not a matter of seconds; it's a matter of minutes. So, for the next half an hour, that's what you're going to do.
Good.
Do you cover him, or you just doing it whatever happens in front of everything or everyone?
No, I cover him with my coat and try to distract him by talking some shit.
Please keep my intestines in the inside.
Sorry?
Please keep my intestines on the inside.
Yeah.
Your inner parts are fine. Don't worry about it.
Also, thanks to that critic, I will say that you recover, 6 health point. I will give you this good bonus on that. But your medical kit is pretty much depleted now, Riska. You need to replenish this. On the other side of things, because this is just started, Hazel, Ember, you just heard a blast. You're out of the radius. You turn and you see meters away from you, Riska just running towards Jean, taking out the medical kit and literally hovering like just over him, all over him. But you also notice the same things I described. There is this metallic gauntlet on the ground and the figures running away. So what's your first reaction? For you, it's still fighting.
So there's no enemy.
No, doesn't seem to.
I start singing.
Okay, you start singing.
Please
Hey.
don't do that.
Hazel.
That's actually one of my actions. Please don't do that.
We have to understand how this thing works, and we don't. If this thing responds to the song, it will respond again now. But it didn't respond when I was singing during the combat, so I'm singing again. Because if it doesn't respond, then this is bullshit.
And it doesn't. Actually, you see him disappearing inside the woods.
I start walking around the lake singing.
Okay, before you start to do that, I'm going to ask you for a perception roll because the sound is loud and clear. All of a sudden, from the woods, there is a scream, and it followed by
7.
sounds of some fighting or something similar, until there is a drop on the ground or something heavy. What you all hear, even you two, even if you are busy with the thing, you hear this. So, because you two are not incapable to moving at the moment, the other two, what were you guys doing?
I keep singing.
Okay.
If Hazel leaves and goes towards there, I will follow her, but I will keep singing.
Okay, so Hazel, what are you doing?
The fact is that I would like to see what's happening in the woods, but there is one problem with that. I'm the only character that can fight, and I have one half-dead character in the party, one doctor that is trying to save him, and a crazy scientist practicing something. I can't find the word. An experiment right now. So I can't leave because people are too vulnerable. So I'm gonna stay.
Who's the crazy scientist?
Who's the crazy scientist? Ember.
Ember is not a scientist. He's just crazy.
Actually, he's a scientist. He has a theory. He's making the experiment and he's trying to see what's gonna happen. So this is a scientific method. But
thank you.
For long 10 minutes. Ariska, you are busy with your work. Jean, you are trying not to die. And Ariska seems to be doing a very good job about that.
I'm guarding, by the way.
You're
I'm
guarding.
not
No,
What
no.
do
What
you-
I'm saying, you're
I'm
guarding
guarding.
the scene, looking around and etc. And for a long 10 minutes, your lullaby is not giving any feedback to you, Ember. Until, Ember, you hear laughter of children, and you see movement and a light dancing in the woods. What are you doing?
I stand where I am and I keep singing. I'm standing next to Hazel. I tap her shoulder. I point her over to the light and the movement. I say, "Did you see that?" And I keep singing.
Riska, someone put a hand on your shoulder, and you hear this voice, like a gentle nanny. Don't worry, puppet. He will be alright. Let Auntie Jenny take care of him. And a little squeeze on your shoulder, and the hand on your shoulder is human.
I'm actually terrified.
Hazel, you didn't see anyone coming, and all of a sudden there is this old woman with her hand on Riska's shoulder. She's a little bit hunching down, her hair a little bit, kind of curly, very ruined, and she was wearing kind of ruined clothes. As she turned, and she has this rounded, nice face, wrinkly, but with a very rosy cheek, deep green eyes, and is smiling to you. Oh, Poppy, such a long time. Mm-hmm. And Amber, you also hear this, and she said, "There is no need to keep calling for me. I'm here."
Oh, I give her a hug.
Oh, I should just hug you. And even if
You are
she's not this massive things, because she's probably like 30 centimeters more taller than you. When she hugs you, it seems immense. Like you disappearing in her hug.
I say, "Oh, Grandma, what big arms you have."
And she just caress your head and say, Auntie, Puppet, Auntie,
Ben.
do you ever
okay.
want a little nice cup of tea and some biscuits?
Yes, yes.
Good. She snapped her finger and everyone is inside the house.
We are Hansel and Gretel.
Yep.
I
Just
look
four
over.
of us.
I look
I was
over.
okay with the healing. This is a bit much.
I look over to the guys. Are they the as I remember them? Like, is Jean heavily injured?
Sushi, no, they are all in the same condition.
But we are in a house.
But you are all in a house, except that you, Jean, are on a table, and the rest of you are sitting
You're right.
on rocking chairs.
Nice.
So I'm gonna die. Excellent.
And
Auntie
Auntie
Jean
Jenny
is hurt.
is on top of you, Jean, and he caressed your head, and she just said, "Don't worry, Puppet. It's gonna be all right. Do you need Auntie Jenny to clean your wounds?"
Just to make me feel better. I heard. Why did you hurt me before?
Oh, it wasn't me.
Because it wasn't her. Because it wasn't her.
Let her say it. Who was it, Jenny?
An impostor. But don't worry, I took care of him. I don't like when
Yeah.
people use my name. I should just caress your
You're
head
welcome.
again.
My train got us to go with follow Jenny.
Auntie, John
Yes.
is hurt. John is hurt. And we need cookies.
The cookies are there, and there is a little table with the cookies, with chipped chocolate cookies on it.
I eat and I drink.
Okay? It's very
Oh
nice.
my God.
Very...
I don't eat, but I put a couple of cookies in my pockets.
Okay.
Oh, don't judge me. I have blueberries in there. What's a cookie?
No,
It's
exactly.
for scientific purpose. I know. He's taking them back to just study them.
Next time one of you is on the ground, you'll want a bite of that cookie.
So, Jean, there is a moment where you don't hear the rest of your team. It's just the two of you and Jenny. And she is looking at you, rosy cheeks, seems very, the kind of happy grandma kind of figures. Where are those terrible clothes everyone talking about? You don't know. Her hands are small and seems feeble. Very wrinkly, I would say. The only very green things are her eyes. There's emerald in her eye socket. And she just look at you. Poor puppet. Listen, you don't remember much. And I never got the chance to know you when you were a little poopa. But we can become friends now. Do you want Auntie Jenny's help?
I say yes. I reluctantly say yes.
Good. And one of her finger, just one of her finger, change.
Mhm.
And you see now what it seems like an actual finger. It's almost like tentacles that are wrapped around to make it look like a humanoid fingers. And from it there is this massive green claw.
For me?
No, for her. And she
Ah.
just touch with the tip of her claw on your chest. And you can write on your character sheets that now you acquired the Fatua touch profession.
What?
It's something we're going to discuss later. And your health started to quickly go up, and you started to quickly regenerate. For a total of, how much is your endurance at the moment?
2.
2. For a total of 2 health per minute. For your body is terrible. You feel the pain of things that are still to stitch back together. You hear the cracking of the bones and etc. Almost like is reshaping you. Also, you are back to yourself for the entire of the process.
You're all welcome, by the way.
But that is only for your and her eyes.
Mhm. I understand. Does the process that's happening to me right now, the healing, match any other similar processes, or is it just a new thing for me?
It's a complete new thing.
Okay.
You literally start to see magically your wound started to get back together and fuse. And she just caress your face, pop just a bit boop on your nose, and her fingers are back to normal. Rest, puppet, rest. And she just woke back the rest of you guys. And she just put her hand around your face, Amber. Just, are you such a cutie?
Oh, yes, I am.
Tell me, what do you truly desire that Auntie can do for you?
Auntie, I don't want anything from you.
You sure?
I want your love.
You already have it. Since you were a little child.
I give her a hug.
She just pat you on the head. You sure you don't want to meet him? As she point, and behind a little curtain, you see the shape of a duck that is the size of a dog.
Yes. Yes, I do. Thank you, Auntie. I love you. Please.
You come with a little prize, but something that we can agree upon.
Fair enough. Everything has a price in this world.
You do something for Auntie, and he comes home with you.
Let's go.
Good. You say it. Now, say it like you mean it. As she just grab your face.
Say what? Let's go. Let's go. Let's do this. I want the duck. Dog. Duck.
When you get out of here, it will be with you. Amber, you got also the Fatwa Touch profession, but you got also another one. The Warlock profession.
Nice.
Nice.
Because now you have a patron that will decide your fate.
I like Auntie. She's good.
She gave you a little kiss on the cheek. And she just grab you, lift you like you're weighing nothing, and put you on her leg and rock you. And you feel like you are back to when you were 4, 5.
Amazing. I'm loving this. Me and my character, we both love this.
And she turn and look at both of you, Riska, Hazel. You grew
Oh,
up
good.
so much.
I don't remember you.
Oh, you do.
I
You
do.
were chasing
Were
my
you-
cat.
Oh, the cat.
That, by the way, at the moment
Where is it, by the way?
is at your leg, pouring and just stroking.
Oh, I pet the cat.
It's such a cutie.
Yes, he is. How do you call it?
I don't. He has his own name. He just didn't tell me which one is it yet.
Ah, interesting.
But you call him Jack.
Yes,
He seems to like it.
I like him.
It's been such a long time. The last time I saw you, you were such a young thing. It's been a... If it wasn't for your mom calling you for dinner, probably you were going to come here and play with Jack and the rest of the children.
Where are the rest of the children?
Oh, outside the house, playing in the garden.
I go and play with the children.
Where are you
Wait.
going?
That sounded very bad. Let me rephrase
Good.
it. In the context of this game, my character goes outside to play with the other kids. That's better.
She doesn't leave you.
Okay.
Later. She caresses you and take another cookie.
Yeah, I obviously take another cookie. I go to Riska with a plate and I'm like, with my mouth full of cookies. I'm like, do you want some?
I shake my head and I'm starting to nervously tap on the pan.
I get that.
Okay, more for me.
There is anything Auntie can do for you, Hazel.
I'm gonna regret this out of game. But we have some questions that maybe you could answer.
Of course. Will be more than happy to answer your question. She just does this. There is probably 10-15 feet between you and her hand touch your face. But you didn't see her moving.
You creepy auntie.
She's creepy. You're mouthing all the biscuits and now she's creepy.
Exactly. Downing
Yeah.
cookie like there's not tomorrow.
Potato.
Okay, I don't do anything. Of course, I'm in the presence of a very powerful creature. I can understand that. So what was that creature that everybody thinks that it's you?
Was. You said it right. He's now lying dead in the woods.
Oh,
You can go and check
Really?
it yourself if you want.
no, I believe you. I believe you.
No, I mean, I think you know him.
I know him.
Him.
Who is he?
No, sure. Big karat guy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Vane's bodyguard, probably.
We're gonna bomb Vane so much.
I heard my name be misused multiple times in the last few days. Until you guys started to call for me. I heard you at the ring. You were talking and chanting my lullaby. Also, I sent the ducks, little Ember.
I hug her again.
You're still
I forgot.
you're disappearing on.
Oh, no. I snuggle her.
Yeah, we've been calling your name because people were under the impression that you were killing people.
I sometimes do. But when they are acting bad,
What can we talk about? What does acting bad entail?
Yes, that's true. That's a very good question.
you asking the
Just-
GM or
Just to
her?
make sure we behave. No, her.
Okay. Trespassing, saying my name when they shouldn't, or insulting Auntie. That's not a good thing.
Oh, we
You
could
should
never.
respect.
All of these are fair.
If I invite you in, please feel free to stay in my house, eat the cookies, There is a masterful stew that I'm making. I will be more than happy to have you for dinner. Our time is limited. More time you stay here, less time you stay there.
Well,
So we're not
I
really here.
just remember that I have an appointment with a doctor. I need to get.
Don't
to...
worry, Auntie will take care of that.
What?
You're going just to be away for maybe a day or two.
I'm cool with that.
Okay. But why somebody would, try to make you look. I mean, they try to make you look bad.
Yeah, I know. That is the reason why I'm going to need your help.
Okay, I'm listening.
Are you willing
How
to
can
help
mere
me?
mortals help?
Oh, mere mortals. Like I'm immortal? No. I don't. I have blood like you. I have just powers that you guys don't. But with the right, I will say, teaching, I can help you, like I will do with him. And she pet Amber's head. So, there is this bad guy. There is keep using my name without my consent. This Mr. Vane, you said. I don't know why he uses laquais as henchman to do his bidding. In my name, that's a part that I don't know. But you can come and tell me. My doors
We're not sure.
always open.
Speaking of which, how do we come back here if we have, a bad time, need or want to give more information? What's the procedure?
Good question.
Sing the lullaby. And if you're close to the water, I will hear it.
Very good to know.
And now we know.
Don't be naughty. I mean, he should pat you in the head.
So, what do you need from us?
Punish the bad guy
Okay.
or bring him to Auntie.
The second option sounds more fun anyway.
I'm okay.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Yes.
Now, there is one last thing I need to do, Riska, before I let you go. Mom and Dad say hi. And you go back to where you were at the lake.
Not cool. Where's
Come
my
on.
cat?
So, when you guys opened your eyes, you are where you were, but it's night. You feel your body aching, almost like you slept here for days in the open.
How are my wounds?
Are gone.
Oh, yes.
Everyone is now a Fatwa touched. I will give you the spec of this peculiar profession there is. You can acquire only in game, but of course, if you want those, even if they are not going to cost you the full amount, they're going to cost you some points when we do the allocation and etc. Just so you know. So if you don't want to take it, I understand. But there is an option right there for the Fatwa Touch and for the Warlock in the case of Amber. Because Amber, you literally embrace her as your patron the moment you accept the duck.
So now you have Talor and Jenny.
No, goodbye, Tyler. Just Jenny.
Yeah, there is going to be a conflict there, just so you know. By the way, Amber, when you woke up, you feel the plumage of this massive beast close to your face.
Yes.
You are sleeping
Yes.
close to this massive duck that is pretty much the size of a German Shepherd.
I'm so excited.
And when you waking up, the duck is looking at you.
Duck.
It doesn't react.
It's a he or she. I don't know how to separate them. Whatever. I hug it.
You hug the neck because this is pretty much what you're hugging right now. And the duck is like,
As it should. Yes. So the first thing is to find you a goddamn killer name. I'm gonna need everyone's help for this. This is important. This is a task that I cannot hold myself. I will look around to see if I'm alone there.
But
I understand all the happiness that you have right now, but I need to remind everyone that the quite strong Fatwa gave us a mission.
Yes, but before you say that, before anything, was I right? Because excuse me, but I was right. Thank you very much. You're all welcome. Bye bye. I'm so glad. And I got a duck. Best session. Do.
Ember needs some time to calm down, I guess.
Yeah, I think
Yes.
so.
I think it's not just Ember. I think it's also Phoebus. That's
To play with its duck. Okay.
Yes, I'm gonna play with my bird.
this is even worse.
Wait, I have to reset some names really.
Okay.
Okay, now how are we going to bring the vein here to Auntie?
Surely, first things first. What happened to the thing that attacked us? The guy that attacked us. Maybe let's start with that.
We can see that it's in the woods.
Yeah, exactly. Let's go there.
Let's go there.
Okay. It took you few minutes. Okay. Oh, it was on the ground close to you because you were, holding it when you were running, and now, you just stand up, all of you, grab your stuff, and you start to move into the night and etc. And you don't have lights, but thanks for the fact that a couple of you at least see in the dark, or at least one of you see in the dark, you are able to orientate yourself. Also, you are used to stay out in the night, and thanks to your being used to be in the woods, you kind of orientate yourself, Hazel. It took you a few minutes until you find, well, you can describe it as a corpse, because it started to smell bad.
How long we were gone?
You don't
2
know.
days, she said.
One day.
Can I still tell? So what I'd like to check is how similar. So we assume that she killed him, right? Based on what she said, I would like to be able to tell apart of the dead bodies we saw which ones were actually killed by Jenny and which one by the
Okay.
mutation.
The weapon then is now lying on the ground, still attached to the crocodilian hand of, yes, Mr. Vane's henchman.
And I have the book. We can put the
Yeah.
marks, the scratch and the
Those
gauntlet
scratch
together,
match perfectly.
Mm.
And you also have seen only one other body, and they were exactly the same.
fisherman.
The fisherman.
So everyone was killed probably by this creature and not by Zen. We can
By this person,
Serious.
because it's not a creature. It's just a guy
Yeah,
with
person.
a very, now that you've seen it, a very bad costume. So you started to wonder
Wait,
why you didn't see him properly.
because magic, because
Because
witch,
Eleonora.
because Eleonora has been watching us through the creatures and the raven and whatever.
I have great news. I have great news. I rushed towards the wood to find them.
Oh no, you were
And I screamed,
with
"Christ,
them.
Christ." I was playing with the duck. I was thinking about names.
Ah, okay. So you rush towards them, try to find them. It's not going. It's going to take a few minutes. So
Yeah.
before
hear
you,
me screaming in the woods.
okay, all of a sudden you hear the screaming of Amber. That's like, guys, where are you guys? You can stay quiet. It's going to take him like 10 minutes to find you.
So obviously Vane was bullshitting us. I mean,
Yeah, obviously.
so we are staying
Kidding,
quiet. I like that.
Yeah, of course we're gonna stay quiet. We get 10 minutes without Ember. That's good 10 minutes.
Okay, so please carry on.
So yeah, probably Eleonora was also controlling the raven that took the amulet from the Baroness. Like that.
Oh, by the way,
for
sorry.
that, for
Sorry to interrupt you guys. Riska, this is information for you because you were the one having the amulet on your neck. That thing was vibrating like crazy. You had like a
Good to know now.
motor generate like zzz, on your chest.
Actually, I think that the animals were Jenny's followers because the raven took away the magic thing, and the cat led us to Jenny. So maybe the animals are not bad. Maybe they're on our side.
I'm just thinking, how did Vane know? Actually, why would Vane attack us? Like, because how did he know that we told the information of his? I was thinking maybe he used the animals, and that way he understood that we spilled some things, and that's why the other creature attacked us. That's what I thought initially.
Or maybe we have it all wrong and he's using the pond in order to smuggle in things, and everything that goes around it dies because nobody has to know. Because
So
all
it was
business
just-
is
But then
100%.
why invite us?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, this guy's right on this. Why invite? If he was gonna kill us either way, like if he just wanted to kill us before leaving his house, he would just or he wanted it to look like Jane was taking people. I don't know.
Maybe he wanted to throw us off track.
No, because he attacked to kill. He didn't attack to scare us. He didn't just hit me once and run. Attacked several times. After a giant explosion, he left.
Does he
We
have any?
focused exclusively on you, though. Can we talk about that for a second?
Yeah, because I was the one that talked about, was talking with Fredicarian and was giving off information to the others. Because if you remember correctly, I was the one who told
Yes, that's true.
the Predicate Navy woman and her friend about that stuff.
Does the corpse has anything on it that looks like magical object?
That's a good question. I need you to roll me an investigation roll. In the meantime, Riska, can I have a medical one from you? Because you are analyzing this corpse for a little bit. It's not difficult things for you, but you know, just to see how you are doing. Especially because medicine is your thing.
I don't have investigation, so just panas.
No cunning in this case, Hazel.
So I rolled 3 6s, got very excited, and then I rolled 3 1s. So that's 21.
Still a very good roll. I will give you another critical token, but in this case, it's more like the higher you go, the more information I give you. More than this is an actual things that you're acting. You're done. This is more like a passive role more than an active one. So this thing is being dead for at least a week.
What? We've been out for a week. What has happened to the village? Wait, when was the festival?
In 3 days.
We missed the festival?
The festival started in 3 days. Is closing at the end of the month.
It's already started.
Let's say that Jenny didn't completely say the truth about the time.
Oh, so what happened to the others? What happened to Cervantes? What happened to the husks?
I'm not sure we'll give you useful answers from here. By the way, I would also like to search the corpse for anything useful: money, mechanical parts, blades.
Okay,
Clues,
there is a
messages.
Okay, you need to move a little bit of couple of things. You are a medic, you know how things goes, but of course there are being bits that are being hidden by animals. There are maggots that are still infesting the corpse. The smell is a lot, and you are used to it, but your stomach is starting to get a little bit upset. And in the darkness, everything is black and white, so it looks a little bit less gross for your point of view. But you want to wash your hand very soon, I will say.
Okay, charming.
Roll me an investigation roll as well, and I want to know the result from you, Hazel.
Unfortunately, because I'm not proficient, I rolled a 6 and a 5, but it doesn't mean anything because it's just 6.
It's just 6. It's still 6. I want to hear his roll, and I give you both an answer.
Is it cunning?
Cunning, yes.
And I just want to state here that we We've been missing for a week, and nobody came to find that bodyguard that is missing.
But you didn't say, unless you say it aloud, no one knows that you've been missing for a week. Not yet. Because
Okay,
this is
you-
Well,
actually
I
this
do
is
share it with the
information
party,
that the
yes.
medic knows because, of course, there is a corpse in front of him, and he medically knows that the stage of decomposition and rotting and such like. So if you share the information, you all now know there has been a week. Except
I did
Ember.
share since John already freaked out about the festival being started.
So, you find a list. You don't find particularly magical equipment. You find a little pouch with coins. There are 5 gold and 3 silver in it. And there is also a big knife that for this guy was pretty much classical size. For you guys is a massive knife. You know, Crocodile Dundee style, to give you an idea.
That's exactly what I had in mind. Instead of big knife.
Anyway, the list is a little bit difficult to read in the darkness, but there is 3 names that have been erased from it.
Ooh, big list.
And the other 3 there are names that you've never seen it. There are so totally of 7 names in total. So 3 are being erased and 4 are being left. The last one, there is a question mark. And the last 2 are the only 2 names that you know except for the victims. There is a third one that is between the fisherman and the priest that you didn't see it or found. So someone is being killed before the priest and is not being found yet. Or if it is being found, it was after your disappearance. The last 2 names are the Baroness, Exing, and the Exing is the one with the question mark.
Okay.
Do we hear all this?
You 2 guys have found the list, so you can see it. Mostly Riska because, is in darkness, but you, with the lights of the moons, you can try to make it out a little bit. You can also
I
try
read
to
it
make
out loud anyway.
fire if you want.
Right.
Why is
So-
Zing with a question mark? Like,
Yeah.
maybe he's not dead if he works with us?
Yes, I was thinking about something like this. Like maybe he will cooperate. Or maybe he already cooperated and they want to shut him up after, if need be.
Also, that could be.
Riska, be close to 5 of the names, very small, there is a symbol. And it's the same symbol on your necklace.
Necklace is in the Buzzy medallion.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the paladin symbol.
And also, no, that's it for now. Ember,
So,
you finally found them. You are
You're
muted.
muted.
Good.
Still
So
muted.
good. The duck won't let him speak.
No, the duck decided tonight. That's it. Done.
Yeah.
You stay
That's a
with
funny
me.
question.
That was the deal with Jenny, actually.
Yeah, that was the
Ooh,
deal.
imagine.
He won't be able to speak.
Something changed my microphone settings. I don't know. That's how much I got excited. My microphone setting. My microphone settings changed. Jesus. So first of all, you don't see me coming back to where you are. You see my duck because I'm riding it because I'm not walking again. That's it. Second of all, I say, guys, I have great news.
Okay.
yes,
Meet
Yeah, go on.
meet Sir Quaxalot, the new member of our party.
Sir
How do you
Quax.
spell that? Can you send it on Discord?
Quax a lot.
Sir Quaxalot.
it's a very nice name.
Gotcha.
Very nice name, yes, indeed.
Thank you very much. Yes. Sir Quaxalot is gonna be our friend, our family, everything. So what are we doing? I'm ready.
Well, let's bring Vay near the water and then let Jenny do the rest.
Let's what? Oh, yeah, obviously. By the way, again, you're welcome.
But we also found a list of names.
We got so many informations about this interaction.
Yeah. And
But
is
you'll be delighted to know that we've been away for a week as well.
Yeah.
What?
And that there are still missing targets from the list that the guy that tried to kill us had. Are we on the list?
No.
Oh,
You
bonus then.
Not in the list. That's good.
can you read the names of the list? Maybe there's someone Ember knows and he didn't listen. He wasn't here.
Cool.
Okay, so there is the name of the fisherman that it was killed in front of you, pretty much, guys. And if you think about the scene, you actually never saw Jenny, but you saw someone dragging him down and drown him. And you know that Karat can stay underwater for a long period of time without the necessity of breathing.
Mm.
The metallic claw gave the impression on the other bodies that Jenny was there doing all of this, because all the signs of, a natural claw of a Karat would be pretty much recognizable for an expert, especially someone that does investigation or medic or anything like that. And the smell of something reptilian that Xing perceived.
Yeah, I remember this. This had signed with Stan with Git about the reptilian thing.
Also, maybe you're right. Maybe Eleonora was helping with some magical things. And if you think about it, all the Eleonora have done so far, it was shuffling cards. That is another way to say distract. Make you see things that maybe are not there.
Illusions.
And you know that there is a entire school of magic dedicated only to that. The reason for it is that, well, you're still not completely grasping. There are, of course, supposition, there are ideas of what's actually going on here, but you don't have all the answer yet.
Can you imagine that maybe Eleonora is not a witch of Oboloa at all, and she's just posing as one? Can you imagine? Like she's dressing up like a witch of Oboloa just to pass unnoticed the things she can do.
Riska, I have something proposed.
Yes, by the way, I forgot to mention, but I'm taking the knife, the gold, the silver, the everything from the guy. Just
You have a big knife with you, the 5 gold and the 2 silver, the list,
Yep.
and the rest of his belonging are covered in rotten bits of a corpse. So I don't think you want to them.
That'll be all.
Nice.
Sorry, Amber, you were saying.
Yes. So hear me out. You find pony. Wait. You take your pan and I take mine, and we joust.
I love it. However, I was about to point out that we are in the singular position where we have a little bit of a tactical advantage. We haven't existed for a week, and someone was sent to kill us.
We have the element of surprise again.
Yes.
We're supposedly dead, but the guy also did not return. The guy
would completely disappear. So maybe, I don't know, he scared us off or whatever.
I like how you think.
Yeah, it's a pretty good idea.
And now we have
So
a target.
let's save the glamour of the jousting for, when we don't have the element of surprise anymore.
One little note though. We are not on the list. He wasn't after us. We just happened to be there.
It didn't strike me like the thing you go potato on and just just start swinging.
Or we just
I'm just saying that yes, they know we're missing, but Vane didn't send him to kill us.
Or as far as we know, we're not on the list. That does not mean he did not send. Maybe he heard us say some things. Then
Also, if we're not on the list, why on any list? Why did Eleonora trick us and do all the magic and things? I mean, for sure we were targeted by someone and something, and now they don't know that we are here.
Wait a bit. The list is not just names. It also has the symbol. Is the symbol on the list or on every name?
On 5
of
the 7 names.
Okay, so it's just 5 of the 7 names. It's just like it's not like a general list of all these paladin things.
The 2 names that that don't have the symbol are the Baroness and Geoff the priest.
Because they were the last about.
Because they were not paladins.
Yeah, but still, they were descendants of paladins or relatives of paladins. Because Eleonora's father was a paladin, and the priest's brother was a druid or a paladin. What was it?
Zing's brother
was
a druid, and he died 10 years ago for a completely different reason.
Or so he says.
Or so he said. Geoff was a priest of caliber. They can be connected with paladins, but I remind you, paladins are not related to the church in this in this country.
They're
They are
like
a
somehow
branch
like-
of the military.
And again, I'm going somewhere with this.
Okay.
Can Sir Quaxelot fly?
You didn't ask
Not
him,
with me.
but you can certainly
asked him.
try.
I ask him, not with me on him, by himself. I want to see. I step down, and I say, Sir Quaxelot, can you fly? I take that as a yes. I turn to Riska and I say, we can literally
Carpet
bomb
bomb.
people.
I was like, the moment you said fly, I thought carpet
Yes.
bombing.
Yes, we have the advantage of flight. We can bomb people.
It was just a quack.
It was a yes. Me and Sir Quaxelot understand each other by heart.
Mm-hmm.
He's my brother.
Mm-hmm. In all of this, Sir quacks a lot is, cleaning his feather, just looking around. Is just a big duck. It's not like it doesn't spark you as a, doesn't like this
Obviously.
intelligent being that know all the answer. No, it's just just a big duck.
No, yeah. What I'm saying just by myself. It's not.
And those information were for Hazel.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Out of game, the B-17 duck sounds a little bit OP, just saying.
Okay, so what we do?
lost Peeps.
Yes, you have no idea.
I'm glad you're having fun. That's the important things. But let's move on.
Would we maybe disguise as someone else while being in the city, like to completely disappear?
I can be disguised as someone who's riding a duck.
Or do we go to Vane and tell him that, your bodyguard is dead? Come at me, bro.
We're gonna do a drive-by. Yes,
Uh,
yes.
This I actually like, yes.
That's a very,
And we're gonna
very,
bomb him.
very bad idea.
I have the chameleontic card to play, to be honest.
Yes.
And what did you just say?
I have the chameleontic card to play.
I look myself for any cards on me or anyone else. Guys, check for cards. Maybe Leonora still has some eyes on.
Checking.
We just
Yeah,
we were
I'd
just
check.
at the Fatua world. Jenny should have seen it. Or would have seen it. I don't know.
We don't really know the exact powers of each fatwa.
I check myself before I
It's just in case. Just in case. If there's no reason to be safe.
No, of course. In the middle of the darkness, you try to pat yourself. None of you seems to have any card on you.
By the way, since it's mentioned now, where are we going to sleep? I mean, I know we've been sleeping for 7 days, but we have to stay somewhere. I mean, it's in the middle of the night.
Where are we gonna stay? Remember this very, very small cabin that was ruined near the center? We're not afraid of Jenny or Fatuas anymore, are we? I mean, it's literally near the river. She's literally protecting us.
All of us.
But what about the nightmare hounds? Who sent those?
Yeah, I wanted to ask Jenny about this, but I didn't have the time. Well, we didn't let them do it.
To the GM. Do I still have the cookies?
Yes.
Give this one to the duck.
No. I'm saving those for something special.
Okay.
Maybe no one sent them.
Yeah, maybe they just happened upon us.
The only thing
Or-
that Jenny said, then she sent the duck to save Ember, and I remind you that the duck saved Ember from the dogs.
So the dogs were not with Jenny.
So it wasn't Jenny.
Why send the dogs after us and then take us to her home and heal us and be kind to us? That doesn't make sense.
I was gonna say maybe the dogs were attracted by because Pat was supposed to kill evildoers, or that's what Jenny does.
There are
Maybe
reasons.
they were coming for the other guy and that killed the fisherman. And we just happened by them.
No, I mean, there are reasons for some person to do you harm and then help you in order to make you feel secure.
Also that.
Also that.
Yes, but she asked everyone if they wanted to comply with her, and she gave everyone the chance to say no.
Can I have an endurance roll
No.
from you, Ember?
I'm not saying that she did it, that she sent the hellhounds, the hounds, whatever. I'm just saying that you're muted.
He's rolling
14.
the dice.
Yeah,
14. You feel a itching at the back of your neck, and the itching started to be a little bit uncomfortable and almost burning.
I said, "What, guys? Do I have something in the back of my neck?"
Yeah, let me check.
Let the doctor say.
On the back of the neck of Ember, it's almost like chalk and carbon, like just slowly taking over and impress on his body as a symbol, a mark, and burning his flesh.
Is the symbol familiar or something we've seen before in this context?
The symbol change and change and change. It became 5 eyes with tentacles, and it changed in a little ut with 2 clawed hands around it. And it changed back to the tentacles, and you, Ember, start to scream of pain. And on that, we close the session for tonight. And that's it for tonight, folks. Thanks again for watching. Hope you like it. If you do, please hit the like and subscribe. And I see you out there. Just a couple notes. The Tales of the Forgotten Sea game system is not ready yet. We are working on it just to improve it and make it better. One day it will be released, and we all can play it together. Thanks again. Be kind to each other, and see you next time.